Alrighty guys, it is Qaaman here today, and today I'll be doing a Dragon Ball Z segment on the minor differences between the Dragon Ball Z anime and manga. I already did a segment a long time ago on the major differences, so I thought I should follow up with some minor details that are worth mentioning. In addition, since these are minor details, I will mention 5 differences instead of the 3 that I would mention for the major differences. Let me quickly mention, however, that in my video I will not just state chunks of filler as differences. I will give examples of minor details that took place in both the anime and the manga at the same time, but were shown or interpreted differently. So without wasting any more time, let's get straight into this video. So let's begin with the introduction of a certain character. The character Gregory the Cricket does not exist in the manga at all. Now, because he is a character that was with King Kai the entire series, I actually believed at first that this was a major difference, but looking back on the series, Gregory didn't really have a major impact in the series except for the fact that he helped Goku train for the Saiyans. He was also there for comic relief at certain points of the series as well. However, what I do find interesting about Gregory is that Toriyama himself added Gregory to the anime series because he felt that King Kai should have an extra person on his planet alongside Bubbles. Since Goku had to catch Bubbles in the manga, I think adding Gregory to the anime series added more depth to Goku's training, as Goku had to hit Gregory on the head with a hammer, which was rather funny. But either way, this concludes the first minor difference. Now, let's move on to the Namek Saga. Originally, in both the manga and the anime, we see a scene where Frieza and his gang were interrogating the Namekian village for their Dragon Balls. When it pertains to the death of Cargo, Dende's brother, we see in the anime that Dodoria was the one who had decided to blast Cargo, which ultimately killed him. However, in the manga, it is actually Frieza who shot a death beam at Cargo, which killed him. So as you can see, the minor difference here was just a switch of who murdered Cargo, ranging from Frieza to Dodoria. However, this difference serves as minor difference number 2. We now move on to a minor difference where future Trunks returned to his time in the future. In the anime, when Trunks returned to fight against the androids, we see a scene that takes place right before Trunks arrived, where there was an injured old man who shot Android 17, or should I say Lapis, as his real name was recently released. 17 then returns to kill the old man, but Trunks shoots an energy blast at 17, forcing him to dodge it, which ultimately saved the old man's life. Now, some of you may have thought that this scene was actually filler, but it turns out that this scene also occurred in the manga as well. In the manga, 17 pulled out his pistol after the old man shot him, and shot the old man a panel before Trunks arrived. So as you can see, the manga version was a lot darker showing this scene, but overall, this concludes minor difference number 3. So, I'll conclude this video today by discussing 2 appearances that were different for characters in the manga and the anime. To be honest, it's very simple, but let's start off by talking about Piccolo. In the anime, Piccolo has 5 finger digits with 4 regular fingers and a thumb. This differs slightly in the manga, as Piccolo has 3 fingers and 1 thumb, giving him a total of 4 finger digits. The other character that has a difference in appearance is Majin Buu. In the anime, Majin Buu has 5 finger digits just like a human, with 4 fingers and a thumb. In the manga, Majin Buu's hand consists of a thumb and a round-shaped ligament for the rest of his hand. As a matter of fact, the better way to describe Majin Buu's hand would be comparing it to a kitchen mitt. I'm sure you can see the similarities in the picture shown here. But let me quickly mention, however, that this only applies to the first Super Buu form and Kid Buu. The more advanced versions of Super Buu, such as Buu-Tanks or Buu-Han, have 5 finger digits each. As far as Evil Buu and Fat Buu go, they were both shown with gloves, but they both have the mitt-shaped hand, as Fat Buu was shown briefly without his gloves, and we can assume the same for Evil Buu. But overall, this concludes the last and final minor difference between the manga and the anime. So guys, that has been my video for today. Overall, these were 5 minor differences between the anime and the manga. When I find more differences, I will do a video to follow this up. If you guys have any differences, please send me a private message instead of leaving it in the comments, so it won't spoil it for a future video and so it will increase the chances of me reading it, since I get a ton of comments every day. Also, please remember to subscribe to my video partner Blackenfist for his content and as my backup channel if YouTube ever takes me down. In addition, please subscribe to my new video partner Thundershot. As a matter of fact, check out a new video that we worked on together on his channel called Who is Stronger Between Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan God Goku. There will be links to everything below. But most importantly, over everything else, please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe, and remember, as I always say, to have a great day, guys.